The Cursed Mountain. This story is about a village where only a few tribal people lived many miles away from the city. The village was supposed to be vacated in order to build a highway through its center. There was a big hill in the village. It was said that there was an evil spirit that resides inside this hill. The government officials tried to cross that hill, but tribal people got in their way. They believed the hill was cursed, and if ever the entrance to that hill was to be opened, it'll bring doomsday, for all and everyone will die. Eventually, things between the tribal people and the government got out of hand. A special force was summoned. The force was led by Simon, who was prepared to vacate that village at any cost. One night, Simon left with his team toward the hill. He broke into a cave that took them straight into the center of the hill. This was probably his biggest mistake. He saw that inside of the cave was filled with dead bodies. Suddenly, the hand of a dead body moved toward Simon. The sight shook him completely, and he felt sick. He got his team together and quickly left. He didn't tell them anything about that incident. He didn't want to make his teammates anxious. But Simon just couldn't understand what had happened to him that night. The next day, a tribal woman came running to him and started crying. She kept on saying, "His army is coming! He'll kill everyone!" The woman told Simon that he has put the entire village in danger. The hill belonged to Lord Benford, and it was cursed. A curse that can never go away, and by opening the entrance to the hill, Simon put everyone's life in jeopardy. She said that about 200 years ago, a British Army officer named Benford lived there, and he used to torture the people of the village. He used to camp up in the cave on the hill along with his team. One night, the angry villagers who had enough of his tyranny got into the cave and burned him and his soldiers alive. But there was a woman in the village that practiced black magic. She performed black magic on Benford and his soldiers and brought them back to life. All their bodies were up and moving, just like zombies. But Benford couldn't be like his old self, so he killed the black magic woman in anger. When the villagers got to know about this, they captured Benford and his soldiers in that cave itself, with the help of a black magician or a tantric. The tantric told the villagers that Benford had turned into a lord now, who can never be killed. He will return one day. At the tantric's behest, the villagers made a statue of Benford and started worshiping it. They fed the statue with blood so that Lord Benford stays in the cave forever and never comes out of it. They blocked the entrance and exit of the cave and never opened it since then. Simon got scared after hearing all this. He now realized what had happened to him last night, and he saw what a big mistake it was to have opened up the entrance. Simon decided that he himself would go to that cave and fight Lord Benford and bring an end to him. Simon and his team set off to the cave in the night, all prepared. When Simon stepped inside the cave, he couldn't see anything, but there was a strange smell inside. When Simon went further inside, he saw a beam of light. He went in the direction of that light, and he found a huge statue of Lord Benford, which looked extremely scary. Beneath that statue, a man sat in a tattered red uniform with his back facing Simon. Suddenly, drums started beating, as if it was an indication of a war to commence. With the increasing sound of the drums, Simon's heartbeat raced. The man in the red uniform turned and started laughing hysterically. Simon understood that this must be Benford. Benford raised his hand and signaled an attack. Simon turned back and saw the hundreds of dead soldiers of Benford's army approaching him and his team. Simon fired at them with his gun. but they kept on coming towards him. Before Simon could do anything, one of the soldiers opened his mouth wide and attacked Simon's neck. Simon screamed loudly and died. The villagers, who were already scared of Lord Benford, again closed the entrance and exit points and left all the members of the force to die inside. This was the only way to help themselves and survive. After this incident, nobody ever came back to that village again. If you liked our story, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Bloody Monday, for chilling horror stories every week.